Hello! Welcome to today's video. I'm Mo, and today I have for you Natasha Denona's newest mini palette, the Mini Glam Palette. Ain't she cute? So we're going to swatch it. I want to create two different looks with it, and then we'll talk about it. So come on, let's get started. So this little cutie here retails for $25. You're getting 5 eyeshadows, and the size on them is 0.028 ounces. She's described as a palette of matte, metallic, and sparkly cool tone, golden taupe, and neutral shades for the ultimate glam look or the perfect everyday look. First impression, just looking at the actual palette, I definitely like these type of colors. These are practical colors. These are colors that you can most definitely wear very, very often. And I think it's very nice that we have a cool tone, neutral tone palette. I think we have a bigger market for that now. Whereas before it was always warm browns, warm oranges, golds, whereas this is giving you something just a little bit extra. So I can totally appreciate that. For size reference, here she is side by side, one of the regular 5 eyeshadow palettes. So this is definitely a mini, but I think these are a nice way to venture into the brand. So let's just get to it. Let's swatch her and then we'll jump right into creating some looks. She swatched really pretty. We'll give her that. For my makeup looks, I always use natural hair brushes, so I'm either going to be using a Sonia G or a Wayne Goss brush. But first, let me prime my eyes with my usual Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Eye Primer. This is a Sonia G Blender Pro, and I'm going to start off with this shade. Wayne Goss number 7. Gonna apply this shade all over the lid. Going back in with the Sonia G Blender Pro. Gonna just soften the edges. With my finger, I'm going to go into this shade and just tap that on the center of my lid. The Sonia G Classic Crease, I'm going to go into this darkest shade. Add a little definition to the eyes, shall we? I did get just the slightest amount of fallout, so I'm just going to dust that away. What a quick and easy, everyday kind of look that was. I'm going to just put a little bit of a dark brown in my waterline and a little mascara. All the products that I use, I'll make sure to list down in my description box. I am going to finish up the look with a nude lipstick from Natasha Denona. This is in the shade 3B Sammy. And I am going to top it with a little bit of gloss. This one is from McGrath. And I can say right now that this is a realistic, everyday glam kind of look for me. I really like how quick and easy this look was to create and how practical this little palette is so far. Now, shall we do another look? Let's go. Going back in with my primer. Alright, so for this look, I definitely want to do something a little more dramatic. I'm going in with my Sonia G Classic Crease and this darkest shade here. I'm taking a clean Wayne Goss number 3. I feel like when your looks are a little more dramatic, you should definitely take the time to kind of just blend and blend and blend. I'm going to take my finger into this shade here. This one is called Anno. It's a metallic bronze. Back in with my crease brush, so everybody's blended. With my Sonia G Builder Pro, I'm gonna put this on the inner portion of the lid. I'm going to smoke out the outer portion of our eye. I want to work on bringing that color down on the lower lash line. This is my flat definer from Sonia G. And that clean Wayne Goss number 3 to just blend everything to perfection. I am going to do liner and lashes, so I will be right back. Here is the look with some lashes. Definitely amped up the drama, but I'm all here for it. I think the second look came out exactly how I was hoping, a little more dramatic. And it was still really, really easy to create. So I will say working with this little palette was great. The shadows performed well. They blended well. They were nicely pigmented. Although I did get a little bit of fallout, it really wasn't a deal breaker for me because I can always apply the shadows prior to my base makeup. So it really wasn't a big deal. Or you can just dust it away. But obviously I wanted to mention it. I did grab my larger Natasha Denona. This is the Camel palette. And I don't know, I felt like this shade here, which is Safari, looked very similar. I thought it was a little similar to this shade here, Harlow, so I just want to swatch them in comparison to each other. I don't know. It's not a big deal. But just thought I'd compare the two. So the Camel palette is definitely darker than the Mini Glam, but I did just want to get that one out of my system. I think for someone who's never tried Natasha Denona shadows, this would be an awesome first little palette for you to try. I think the size is perfect. I think the colors are practical. You'll definitely get a lot of use out of it. So I definitely recommend this palette. But yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Please be sure to let me know of the 2 looks which was your favorite. And if you were able to pick this little guy up, just let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon.